This is your third review video. This will cover proofs. I've started with a proof that everyone will be able to answer on the test. You will see a problem like this that is very clearly written out. The steps have been numbered for you, and solving the problem will be very straightforward. Copy it down, try it yourself first, and then turn the video back on. The first thing you did was write your S and your R for statement and reason. You just earned 2 points. Then you took your first given statement of side AB congruent to side FE, wrote it down as the statement, and the reason is given. You may write out the whole word if you choose, but you do not have to. Check mark because it's already done. The markings are already in your image, so you don't have to do that. Side BC is congruent to side ED. Again, the reason is given. 2 more points. Check it off. Make sure that it's marked on your triangles. Side AC congruent to side FD. Again, it's given. How do I know it's given? Because it's written as given and I see the markings. Make sure the markings are in place, and they are. So, I have my first 3 statements. What am I trying to prove? Is this an angle or a triangle? This is an angle, which is a part. That means this last step will go at the bottom, and it will be CPCTC. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. The question is, what do I put here? Remember that the CT stands for congruent triangles. I must say that my triangles are congruent. Triangle B is congruent to triangle E because of what? If you said side, 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 you are correct. This problem is out of 12 points. You will definitely get the first 6. There's no reason you can't get the S and the R, so that's 8. We know this is a part, so getting the 2 points at the end should also be a given, which means if you struggle at all, it would be with this piece. However, y'all are really good with side, side, side. I know everybody's going to get 100% on this problem. Let's look at our next problem. We call this spicy. It's not difficult, it is simply spicy. It only takes 5 steps. If it takes you more than 5 steps, something has gone wrong. Be careful of what you're given. Be careful of what you're trying to prove. Pause the video, try it on your own, then restart it to check your answer. We have our statement and our reason. 2 points. 2 points for this every single time. We have our given. Side LM is congruent to side QP. That is given to us because it says given. Now, we must mark it. LM is congruent to QP. You get a point for marking your image. Don't forget that point. My next given statement is side LM is parallel to side QP. That is given. 2 points. Let's mark it. Here's a mark. Here's a mark. That's another point. You're showing me you know the difference between congruency and parallelism. This means something special. If your sides are parallel, you only have 2 choices down here. Because this is a bow tie shape, this is alternate interior angles. You have a choice. You could say angle M is congruent to angle P, or angle L is congruent to angle Q. Both are correct. Make sure you're matching your hashes. You're only going to say one of them. I'm going with angle M and angle P. You have a bow tie. You know when you have a bow tie, you know what goes here. Vertical angles. Your vertical angles are here, angle LNM. So if I start with the L, I must start with the Q, QNP. That's 2 more points. Don't forget to mark it. Marking it's another point. So I forgot about the point for marking angle M. What am I trying to prove? Angle L is congruent to angle Q because of blank, blank, blank. Side, angle, angle. 2 more points. That's why it's spicy. Not only did you have to get alternate interior angles, you also had to get vertical angles. I expect most of us can get this correct. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points. How many points did you get? Here's your next problem. This is a medium, or a most of us. Most of us are going to get this problem correct. Pause the video. When you're ready, start it back up. S and R, 2 points. QR congruent to QP, given, 2 points. Mark it, mark it. Ooh. I guess you were wondering what to call that, huh? Let's call it QW. Is congruent to QW, reflexive, 2 more points. Angle, QWP, congruent to angle QWR. Why are these congruent? Because they're right angles. So I have side, side, angle. Ms. Meyer, you can't use side, side angle. You are correct. What do I call this when I'm using a right triangle? It is hypotenuse leg. Sorry for forgetting about that middle point there. Hopefully it didn't throw you too far off. If it did, remember I'm available for tutoring on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Let's do one more. This is super spicy. If you can do this, you're definitely going to get an A and maybe even 100% on the test. Pause the video, give it a chance on your own first, and then start it back up. We always start with our statements and our reasons. Side RB bisects angle IRS. It's given. RB bisects IRS. These are congruent. RB, side RB is doing a lot of stuff. It also bisects angle SBI. SBI. It's given to us. We have to be careful and say that this is a different angle measurement. Our bisection doesn't create the same measurement on both ends. RB is congruent to RB because of the reflexive property. I have triangle I congruent to triangle S because of blank, 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 angle, side, angle. So now I can say that side RS is congruent to side BI, and it's apart, so it's CPCTC. If you have any questions, remember you are free to text or email me. I am available Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for tutoring. You're going to be very successful. Don't stress. Talk to you later.